right, here we go, off to the Virgin Islands. What's that?
I have to use the restroom in the Dilly Dally. Stop.
You ready? All right, so we just got into St. Croix. The first stop you have to make is the Leatherback Brewing Company. If you like craft beers, this is a Caribbean-inspired brewery that supplies beer to the entire island. It's absolutely amazing.
More drinks first. Cheers!
All right, another local spot you gotta try is El Sol. It's a Spanish type cuisine, but the chicharron, the rice, everything is so good, made fresh every day. Local spot, absolutely amazing. Hit it up. All right, so now we're out in Frederiksted. This is a must stop if you come here. This is the cruise ship pier. Sometimes there'll be military ships like Navy ships and stuff like that. Ships from other countries tied up there. But you have to dive the Frederiksted pier. It is unbelievable. So much life out here. Sea turtles. You have awesome like macro stuff on the pier. Coral, nudibranch, all types of stuff. So come along with us on a dive of the Frederiksted pier. All right, so if you're in Christiansted and you're looking for a American type breakfast, but a local spot, not a tourist spot, make sure you go to this place called Toast in town. It's hidden in an alley. However, it's American style breakfast with like a Venezuelan influence. I'll show you. Come along.
Oh no, you're not video.
Guys, what do I do about the situation?
What's the situation?
The arepa.
We're in the arepa.
Yeah, we're in the arepa.
Oh, but there's a second arepa coming, yeah? Oh, another arepa?
All right, day 2 in St. Croix. It is currently 6:20 a.m. I went to bed at 1 a.m. But this is your view in St. Croix. If you go for a walk in the morning, sun's up early. The roosters are talking outside your window around 5 a.m. But look at this. All right, so whenever you get a chance and you get done with everything else, you have to come to Cane Bay. You're gonna wanna eat at the Landing restaurant and then come out and snorkel the bay. This is called The Wall out here. It's very popular and famous for scuba diving. It literally drops off from about 40 feet to I think 300 or 400 feet out there past the buoy. But you're gonna wanna snorkel out there. It's absolutely beautiful. Even on a little bit of a choppy, windy day like today, you'll get 60, 80 foot of visibility. Get done snorkeling, come up, eat some mahi tacos at the Landing, get yourself a soca, and enjoy the sun. If you're into golf, St. Croix has two beautiful courses. One is Carambola, and the other is the Buccaneer. And this is what you get. This is hole 3 at the Buccaneer. Par 3, 127 yards. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I'm a new golfer and I just hit a green and rig, so you should come out and try it. This place is just, I mean, it's just so peaceful. It is cart path only, so if you're lazy, I wouldn't come here, but this is the view you get. Like, this is just so crazy. I took for granted living here, you know, for a year. But now that I'm back visiting, I want to come back multiple times a year. It's just unbelievable. All right, so it's day 4 in St. Croix. This is our second game of golf, and it is just flooding raining. We've been lucky up until this point, but here it is. This is St. Croix. The weather comes and goes.
Stop.
Same flight path. Same fucking flight path. And this is the kind of crazy stuff you can find in St. Croix. Look at this shell house on the beach. Just in a random spot. Like, how wild is this? Good afternoon, come on in.
Oh my God, sir. We've been traveling many moons to find you.
Do you have any water?
We have everything you need.
Wow.
Welcome,
is he?
welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Directionally challenged. It took me a while to find the shop.